food fight. Step up to the mic, calling out the food you love and you don't like. 2 plates enter, 1 wins the fight. Who's got the flavor? Food fight, decide.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Food Fight podcast. This week we've got our special guest. Do you want to introduce yourself?
No.
Fair enough. I will do it then.
This is our great friend Richmond. I've known him for what? We'll say
Primary school?
19 years?
19?
19? Must be 19 years.
Hey, you know, we left school more than 20 years ago.
Right, cut that.
19 years?
Apparently you left about...
I met you in reception.
Apparently about 3
It
years
was
ago.
nursery, wasn't it?
Nursery?
Nursery? I can't remember what.
I think 34, 35 years ago.
Well, apparently you met about 3 years after you left school.
Let's just say we met in school. I'm going to
Right.
give you age away, though.
Read 30 plus years I've known this guy. And today we are battling Dr. Pepper versus Iron Brew versus Fanta Fruit Twist.
There can only be one winner, and it's Fanta Fruit Twist.
Well, as I'm already known crowned champ, I am going to go with Dr. Pepper. England's number 1 and America's number 1 drink.
You may have beat me, but you haven't got any victories over Rich yet.
I know, Rich coming in strong with the Fanta Fruit Twist.
The champ is here.
I would honestly say your Fanta Fruit Twist is one of my go-to drinks if I'm going to cinema.
What's this? It's the best drink there is out of the 3 options available right here.
Well, only because I go to B&M before I go to the cinema and get the cans of 40p each instead of paying a £5 and getting the unlimited refills of Dr. Pepper. Only because I never take a straw at me and then paper straws don't last in there.
So what you're saying is it's cost effective as well as being a delicious beverage?
You are the best at making other people's arguments for
Thanks
them.
for that.
Oh, no, but what, I have
That's the end of the Food podcast. It's
I
pretty
have-
short and sweet, but
I have Dr. Pepper more frequently than I do Fanta Fruit Twist. So when I'm going cinema on the odd occasion, I like to change, and that's a nice beverage to go with my sweets.
Do you know what I've never done? Walked in the cinema and thought, Dr. Pepper. Never done that.
Do you like Dr. Pepper?
No.
That's why you don't do it.
Do you like Dr. Pepper?
I'll drink it. It's not my thing. If it was the choice of the 3, yeah, 1 and 2. I do like Iron Brew.
Yeah. I would put it the other way around, but yeah.
But yeah.
That'd be fair though. It's not even on camera, that's how bad it is.
Well, with our setup at the minute, I've got nothing to hold it. I could sit it on top of the winning belt.
Absolutely nothing to hold it now.
I don't want to keep it warm. It's a good beverage to have cold.
It'd be flat in a minute, because you all know how much you hate flat drinks.
So before we get into this, I've got a question for both of you.
Okay.
Right. You're holding the championship belt right there.
There I am.
Right. Tell everybody how this works. Who gets the belt? How do you get it?
So our seasons are between our 10 episodes a season. This is the 10th episode, our special. So anyone with the most votes, so the most wins throughout the season will get the belt. So so far I can't remember how far ahead I am. I know you've had 4 wins
Yeah,
in total.
you took you're already quite far in the lead, but you took a major lead in the Easter special.
Easter
Which
special.
we got really good feedback on, actually. We'll do that again, do a lightning round again.
A lot of lightning rounds coming ahead. So for every win will go on the board, and whoever got the most wins in the season will retain the belt.
And what happens to the loser?
The loser will be punished. I think we said this in the last video. We've actually got a punishment in mind. I think we are going to put a video about that now. We can't reveal it on the podcast because I think that's something special where we have to do a video.
So make sure you follow us on all our socials to find out what happens to me.
Yeah, and if you like us and you think we're doing all right, leave us a nice little review. You can do it on social media, you can do it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, so on and so forth. This might get more likes because my friend Richmond's on.
That was it.
I don't know. I think the third person now and then as a special might boost us. You might.
Third wheel.
For anyone wondering, by the way, I know Steve introduced Richie as a long-time friend, but we've actually all known each other since high school.
Yeah,
We've had our fair share of drunken nights, all 3 of us. We've had holidays. We've had too many funny stories. Yeah, we've had holidays. Are we part of the MAGA crew? Originally, was we all there once at MAGA?
No, we've been separate.
I'm originally MAGA.
Yeah, say.
I was actually originally MAGA when I
You
went
went-
2 weeks with Dickie and Heggy.
You weren't allowed to go on the other MAGA trip.
I was also originally Malian as well,
Mhm.
back in the day.
Have I never been on holiday with you?
You have?
Which one?
Don't know, one of them,
He
definitely, you know.
hasn't. He hasn't. Because he wasn't in the MAGA one.
Didn't go to
But-
Mal.
And then you went the year after to Malia, didn't you?
No, but
No, we went the same year.
Malia, that he didn't go.
We went the same year.
No,
we
you
went.
didn't go to MAGA either.
I remember as well, some lounging in the moon.
Moon lounging.
Some
Moon bathing.
lounging.
In the man.
It was some lounging in the moon.
I thought it was moon
And-
bathing.
I broke a machine
No.
3 or 4 times.
You have to be there.
He got mugged.
Cheers.
He got mugged by promiscuous women.
Give me 5 years.
How many times have you been mugged on holiday? It's far too many.
So what it
I'd be
was,
fair.
No, yeah, away from that.
this is
Well,
what
no,
happened.
I'd be fair.
No. My €5 was in his pocket, so he got mugged on me.
This is what
But I was
really
chasing
happened. This is really what happened. He went, I need the toilet. So he was like, just going randomly. And I was like, sound like that, just lie down here on this bench. He put his thingy's wallet on me.
Oh, I thought you
And
were
then,
going
no,
else.
he put his wallet on me. And then this lady just came past and went, "Whoop." Just suck it as he turned around.
Yeah, it was.
And he seen it, he was like, oh, get up back.
No, what it was I gave you my wallet and my phone and that because I went in the
Yeah.
stages before that and you hadn't given me it back yet because I was still drying off, right? And then, but like I gave him the money and he put it in his top pocket there, so he's lying down on the bench and she just came over and went yoink, and then I was chasing after her, right? And going, give me €5 back, and then the men started turning. I went, keep it.
He was supposed to get jumped by...
Absolutely none of this is making it the podcast.
We had
jumped by Malia's fan.
we had some times in Mali. What was we there for? 11 days when we went to MAGA.
Yeah.
Me, you, and that was a treat. We were not just drunk every day. It was a random night. Like at one point, I seen pictures the next day. The night on my way home, I was in a boat with a bra. Don't even know how that comes about. We were leaving a club.
We went into Magaluf Square. By the way, Magaluf Square now. Do you want me to tell you how bad that is now? It's kids' play area. That's all I need to say about it. It's kids' play. Like a literal kids' play area.
I mean,
Oh, they've ruined such a good
Yeah,
place.
it's all sit down outdoor seating and there's like a noodle place on the corner and shit now.
It used to be BCM Square was the best.
It's basically a
Is the bull there?
No, honestly, mate, it's basically now like a family resort with the BCM club or Spanish people club.
that's part of the Spanish thing, isn't it? They're trying to change the...
We have the memories though. We have
Yeah,
the memories.
well,
That's all.
they're trying to change Mallorca because it has a bad reputation for that. But they don't give a shit about Benidorm, so Benidorm's the new place to go.
Yeah, Benny.
I've never been to Benidorm.
It's the Spanish Blackpool.
Pretty much.
I know, but I want to experience it. Just to say I've been there. People have said you go and you know what you're going for. You get what you're given. I was like, what's that mean? They're like, it's like Blackpool but warmer. And I'm like, that's fine. I don't mind Blackpool.
Yeah.
We've had, do you remember Dickie's 21st, was it?
Many times.
And that was a boss.
That was boss.
That was a boss night. I know. Do you remember when we went to that one at MAGA just because we were dressed as Peter Griffin and Brian? We walked in there and it was so hot. I
Yeah.
think what was it, 2 minutes we went.
Because we were dressed
go.
as Peter Griffin, why no one cared, just left us alone.
We went out. It was my idea when should we do fancy dress? I'm having a night off. He said I'm overheated. I just need some sleep. We said fancy dress. Couple of drinks went down. We didn't pay for a drink at all on the strip. As soon as we got into around BCM Square, they said, "Oh, come in here." We said, "Yeah, okay." I mean, like, oh, free drinks. And anywhere we went, we just got free drinks, man.
Because people would come in because we were there.
We-
So it was free advertising for them. Like,
So-
literally.
We have the people from Family Guy. That's when Family Guy was.
Honestly, if you ever go to a resort like that, go in fancy dress, you get.
When you go abroad, pick a fancy dress, free drinks. Actually, my Magaluf for my stag do, the best man and the groom got free drinks everywhere you went.
Yeah.
I actually went behind the bar, made my own drink, and that was the last I remember it.
How did you get that?
What?
How did that get?
So if you have a big enough crew in MAGA, they'll be like, right, okay, as long as you all come in here and drink.
Sound. I just remember us getting the free bottle of thingy.
Yeah.
Um,
But this was like during the day
Yeah.
when like, no one's out.
Sound that.
So I don't remember the rest of that day. Well, actually, I almost drowned. No one rescued me. They just stood and laughed at me because I was wearing a England morph suit after we watched England get beat by Italy, and it was so hot. I ran and jumped in a
Have you ever
pool.
watched England win a game abroad? I don't think so.
I have now, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen enough games abroad to have seen it win. I was there for the Columbia Pens. And we won. First time we've won pens in like 40 years, yeah.
Lost.
No.
Where was we got beat by Croatia? Ormskirk, wasn't it? Because I remember got their fresh England shirt. I thought, yeah, it sounds. I think Trippier scored a free kick and something like that, and just basically poured a pint straight on me.
Yeah.
In Ormskirk, I was like, a stinking sticky all day.
The best thing was when we were in BCM Square
Yeah, it was.
and we scored. And then it was
The Lampard.
No, drinks went up everywhere.
Yeah, no,
it erupted.
Well, you
It
had,
erupted, do you remember?
yeah, because you had that T-shirt on, didn't you?
Yeah.
Where it had all the drinking rules.
Yeah.
And one of them was like, if you nominate a player and if a player scores, you down your drink.
Yeah.
And we were at the bar in like, whatever's opposite Coyote Ugly. Well, it's not there now, but whatever it was. And they were doing double pints. And I'd just been in the bar to get double pint, and he had Lampard. And Lampard scored, and he went right down your drink, so I stood there down my drink, and he went, by the time I finished, he went, yeah, it didn't go.
At that time, though, you would have just done that anyway.
Yeah,
just
well
before.
done,
I know I heard a story. Someone got done in Coyote Ugly, didn't they? Didn't they go and ask for water at the
yeah.
bar?
We got
You
drove.
know, man.
Obviously.
That wasn't thinking we were just going up and we going have a water. We went in like one after each other.
Yeah, because we went in like at like 8, 9 o'clock. It was boiling hot, so we went in and we like, give us water, and we were like, you sure? And we were like, yeah. Get spray water, just cool down.
Right, I reckon we should get into this. My
let's
delicious
get into it.
beverage. Does anyone want to go first, or should it just be me?
You can go for it.
Right.
I'm gonna ask a question like that. You're gonna go first.
Right, I do have some notes. Right.
So what have you got to say about your cough medicine?
My cough medicine. Well, I've always been questionable of drinking a really dark brown drink and thinking this is good, but it smells unique. It's like cherry, vanilla. It's all aromas, all different flavors. And as soon as you taste it, it's amazing. It's one of the oldest drinks made. I think it was 18 something.
I was going to say, definitely not one of the oldest.
1885. Oh
Oh
no, I've got on my notes. I make notes. 1885. This was made, and it was actually sold as an energy pick-me-up drink before it went into the pop world. It's a classic. It's up there with classic Coke.
You think?
I would say so. Well, you told me something about your Fanta.
It's up there with cough medicine being prescribed by doctors. So horrible drink that. There's a lot of drinks like, right, wait, I'm defending Iron Brew, right, and Richie's defending Pants Free Twist, and I can have a genuine argument about which one of them's better, but that is awful.
That's not, no. Dr. Pepper is so popular, everyone drinks it. Iron Brew, Scotland drink it. I think that's where the ball stops.
I'm drinking it right now.
Fanta Fruit Twist is a better drink to have with alcohol. I think that's it. I wouldn't put it with anything else. If you put it up against anything, along the line, I don't think it doesn't go there.
It does.
I would have Lilt over
quite
that Fanta
Yeah,
Fruit Twist.
definitely would.
Lilt is, honestly, a better tropical drink than that Fanta
You're
Fruit Twist.
chatting one right there. That's just absolutely ridiculous.
If you look at your drink there, that looks like ice lollies have just melted.
If you've got to bring something to the table, you've got to bring something better than Lilt, I'll tell you that.
Jeez.
I love a Lilt. Don't you like a Lilt?
This is how poor Dr. Pepper is, right? You're having to bring other drinks which aren't in this discussion against mine.
I know,
that shows how poor that is.
I'm saying that's so far at the top. Lilt is overtaking you. I'm saying yours is so far at the bottom of the table. Yours is still in Scotland. You haven't even reached our table yet.
Scotland's the highest point. There's plenty of peace in Scotland, and that's one of them.
I don't think Scotland's ever seen sun.
The entire of Scotland is behind me.
No.
I've already won.
Go on, tell me something about yours. The only good thing I can say about yours is Blackpool made a ride after it.
Iron Bro.
Iron Brew rides. Do you remember? It just went up like that. Then went back. I went, that's it.
This is one of, like, talk about unique taste, right? This is one of those lovely unique tastes that you can just have and anyone can have, and it's a bit of a Scottish delicacy. It's a bit like, do you know what this is? This is the sober version of a Scottish whiskey. This is the single malt Iron Brew. It's gorgeous.
That looks like it should
Right,
come
I'm
over the
going to
bar.
stop you right there. Right, because this
Okay.
is nonsense, right? What does it taste like?
It's Iron Brew. It tastes very unique.
Well, explain it.
Describe it, 'cause it looks.
Describe it to me.
Don't
It looks
you-
like you're struggling right now. Come on.
Don't you think that should glow in the dark? It shouldn't be that colour.
It probably does.
Why shouldn't it be this colour?
Right, if I'm
Red Bull is this colour.
when I'm really dehydrated, that's what my pee looks like. And that's why I put it away from. I'm like, drinking it out of a can, I have a glass bottle, I will give it to you, but out of a can, No, but you can't
Stop
get the Scotland.
diverting, right? What does it taste like?
Go on.
Well, just to pick up on that point, I'm not going to tell you what your drink looks like.
Explain it to me. Go on. What does it taste like?
It's a really sweet taste of.
Say you can't tell me what it tastes like. Steve, what does your taste like?
Man, it tastes like vanilla, cherries,
No.
nutmeg,
Nutmeg.
licorice.
You're telling me it tastes like nutmeg.
It's got nutmeg
That's
in it,
bullshit.
but it's got nutmeg in it.
It doesn't taste like nutmeg.
I can Google the ingredient
You
and
can
nutmeg's
Google
in
the
it.
ingredients all you want. It doesn't taste like nutmeg.
I think it does.
It
I can
doesn't taste
I can
like
taste all of the 23 flavours that is
Oh,
named
can
in
you?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why have you noticed
that
on Dr
only-
Pepper now it's got the 23 on it?
I'll
Because
give
that's
you-
how many ingredients,
I'll
the
give you-
main flavours
Do you know what I
on
mean?
it.
That's got 4. Do you know what it tastes like? Fruit, because it's a fruit drink.
What's the
Hence,
flavours then?
What
Where's
fruits?
the four?
What fruits?
Pineapple, peach. Can't remember the other 2.
It doesn't
What?
taste like that though.
It tastes fruity though.
It does taste fruity.
So if I said to you describe that, what would you say?
Yeah, but so does Lilt, right? So you brought up Lilt, so I'll bring it on the table. Both taste fruity, but can you describe what fruits that taste
I
like?
can absolutely taste the pineapple now.
Yeah, you can taste pineapple.
Absolutely.
But pineapple takes over Lilt and they're totally different drinks.
It's a better drink than Lilt though.
Yeah.
It's not even up for
Well,
debate.
Everything's a
We agree
better
on
drink.
it.
Everything's a better
We
drink.
agree. So,
So
us two, me and Dan, agree that Fanta Fruit Twist is great. He's
So-
already admitted earlier.
You've
Yeah.
just got four fruits. Pick one fruit. Like Lilt, pick
Pineapple.
pineapple.
He doesn't,
How
he
many
doesn't
fruit?
have to pick one
That's
fruit
what I'm saying.
because there's 4 in it.
Fanta.
Right,
Can't
you've got
make up the man.
23 flavours.
To make-
Explain every single
To
one.
make the number one drink. Do you know?
Explain
I don't even
everyone.
have to argue, man, because I know that's number one. Because everywhere you go, they put it in cherries now. They have a cream
They
soda
put
in
it in
He
cherries.
put it.
They
put it
put,
in
they put, they put Dr. Pepper
So wait
in
there,
cherries.
Right.
You said a minute
They've
ago
copied
that it
Cherry
is-
Coke.
You said it is a cherry flavoured drink.
Yes.
So why are they adding cherry to it? Because it's clearly not cherry.
No, because like classic Coke, they made cherry Coke, and then now everyone follows suit.
'Cause it's not
Pepsi, cherry Pepsi. Now they've got cherries in
It's
it.
not cherry though.
It tastes like cherry and licorice to me.
It's
They-
almond.
It's what?
Is that what
It's
they
an
override and
almond
taste it?
flavoured
Almond
That- that
doesn't
ma-
taste like
drink.
almond.
Guarantee
That makes a lot of
It's-
sense.
it's
That
an
makes a lot of sense.
almond flavoured drink. And everyone gets it confused and says that it's a cherry flavoured drink. It's almond.
Yeah, it
The
does taste like
aroma.
almond cake actually. Yeah.
What can you
See?
smell in that? Can you smell almonds? Can you smell nuts?
I feel like cherry and licorice is what it smells like, but almonds what it tastes like. I think you're right. None of
I
those
don't need to
things
smell
are
it.
good.
It just smells.
Get your nostrils around there.
It smells like Dr Pepper.
I slowly smelted.
He's
It looks
better than that, don't I?
actually. It looks like what are they called?
Do you want to know what that
Like
tastes
fruit
like?
pastels. The
Do you
you
know
know the
what
hard
that
ones?
tastes like? I'll tell you exactly what that tastes like. It tastes like being 16 years old on a Friday night on a park, getting drunk with your mate. We've laced it with vodka. We've gone down the park. We've got smashed off our faces. You know it's true because you've had it and you've had it
Which?
and I've had it.
Which?
We've all had that drink of a Friday night. That's generational. I'm telling you right now, you put that out and you ask people if they've gone and drank Fanta Fruit Twist, they'll tell you, yeah, I've
With
got a memory
alcohol?
of it. I've got an association with it.
People
Because
of
I've drank it.
People of our generation will
Exactly.
definitely,
Because I've had an association with it as a kid growing up, where we've gone and bought some vodka and gone down the park with our friends and laced it.
Like I said though,
Belter.
it's great with alcohol. It's a more refreshing drink with alcohol. But if you mix that with vodka, or sorry, I've seen a video. Dr Pepper red wine tastes amazing.
Have you had it? So
No.
you've seen a video of it.
I've seen someone do it because
Have you had Fanta Fruit Twist?
oh
with
no,
vodka?
I do lie. It was Coke and wine, and it tastes like Dr Pepper.
Have you had Fanta Fruit Twist and vodka?
Who hasn't?
Exactly.
I
So
mean,
you're
I've
batting
had
for a
that.
drink
I've had that
you've
with vodka. I had 2 pints of that with vodka before my stag do.
The worst drink ever. I
No.
bet your mouth tasted.
You had
like
2 pints of vodka. You had
Two-
vodka and that before you started.
2 pints.
Well, you were absolutely laid out when you started.
No, because then we had 4 beers to follow. Then we had an Airpoint pint, which was traditional. Then we necked a bottle of what they called Jaeger, because we couldn't get Red Bull, so we just had Jaeger.
So
Don't
just-
excess drink anyone because
I'll
it's
give you
silly.
one as
No.
well, Dan. I'll
I-
give you one
I'm-
because I
but
do like.
Just
Fanta
before you come to
and
that, by the way, I just want to come up to a stag
Go
do
on.
point. I had to check his pulse on his stag do. He was that out of it. I've never seen anyone that drunk in my life.
But can you
Sorry,
tell
Craig,
people, come in there, before you move on, tell people why I was actually fine until what moment, Dan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, so where do you go? Oh, let's get him 4 shots of absinthe and make sure that he does them there and then without any chasers, and then see what he does. My eyes went black, roll the back of my head. Is that when we walk past the prison going, "Way, we're free"?
Yeah.
Oh, was that when you had the muzzy?
Yeah. Muzzy down, yeah.
Muzzy, Dan.
Do you remember how funny that night was as well? That we all came back to the room and I was like, right, we're going back out, and that no one else was like, yeah. So I walked all the way back in. It was about a half-hour walk to get back in. Got up to the main club, which was the only one left open. And he went, no pumps. So I had to turn around and come all the way back.
Oh, do you remember when on his stag do, he was dressed as a pink morph suit,
yeah.
which was smaller size, just because it was funny. And he went, "You can't come in. You've got trainers on." I said, he looks like a giant dildo. I said, "What do you mean?"
I honestly think that the moral of the story is don't go to Cardiff for a stag do.
Or excessive drink.
Cardiff's alright, but not for a stag do. Like, it was just too reserved.
Yeah, it was fun though.
Anyway, back to your rubbish drink.
Right, I've got one for you.
Okay.
Since we're talking about alcohol, that absolutely goes with vodka.
Yeah, it does.
You've got the Wickeds.
Yeah, goes with rum as well.
It does. Because
does yours.
we've talked about it before. I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah.
Out of the two of them, pick that one. But definitely a fan of Andrew. That one can't really say to it. It's whatever you drink it, you drink it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of
Bit like
similarity
Marmite,
between
Well-
what we've got. Because you feel the exact same way, don't you?
Yeah.
All-
I agree.
all
I
my-
like both of these. Yeah.
All my dad's side of the family are Scottish, and all they drink is iron brew. Alcohol, it's iron brew. And my 40th's coming up, and they've said, "Do they serve iron brew?" And I've actually had to ask them, and they're ordering cases of iron brew because when
Legendary.
iron brew and vodka, it does taste great, but they said only glass bottles, not cans. He said that you can tell the difference.
You can do.
Oh.
If since you've get on that point, this is probably one that your Scottish viewers will be able to verify. You're actually like batting for the drink here, which they changed the flavour of in 2018. Right? It tasted that bad that Scottish people had a funeral for it.
Oh,
They
really?
had the funeral for iron brew. That's how
Wow.
bad it
I
was.
didn't know that.
Yeah, look it up. Get it on your little phone and stuff like
Did
that.
they-
Check it out.
Do they do deep fried stuff in Scotland with iron brew?
I don't know about that, but you definitely
No, like
deep fried
deep
Mars bar.
fried Mars
Yeah,
bar with
probably.
iron brew in it. I wouldn't. Would you be surprised?
They definitely deep fry Mars bars, Milky Way.
Well, one thing that iron brew does have on it, what we don't, is they had iron brew chew bars.
they did, yeah.
Do you remember like the Highlander bars? They had an
They do.
iron
Yeah,
brew
yeah,
one.
We also had the Iron Brew energy drink as well.
Yeah,
Maybe we should just leave that one
That
alone.
was that was really good.
that was actually decent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was awesome.
But those two bars, they
Get an
they
Iron
felt
Brew
it
in.
then.
Oh yeah.
Get an Iron Brew energy drink before you go to the gym. Bang out a session. It's quality.
See, mine was
Think
known
about
as an
it as well.
energy drink before it actually turned
No,
to
yours
a
was
popular
cough
drink.
medicine started off.
It's
Well,
never.
It's not an
never
energy
a
drink, that though, is it? You mean it's not an energy drink?
I wouldn't class it, but that's what they put it as when he first come out, and it got more popular.
Yeah, like you could just whack some sugar in a glass and call that an energy drink.
It wasn't sugar they were putting on it.
Touche.
Right, Dr Pepper is his own brand. Whose brand are you under?
Fanta.
Fanta's on its own brand.
No, Fanta
See-
belongs to.
It's under the Coca-Cola umbrella.
Yeah, it is.
It wasn't though. Who's that owned by?
None.
It's owned by Coca-Cola.
It's not because
It's
you know.
definitely
Right,
owned by
I will
Coca-Cola.
strike you down now because in the theme parks in Florida, they can't serve Dr Pepper because Coke own it. They give
Yeah.
free Coke out to Florida, not they sell Mr Pimm's because
Right.
they own it. It's the same taste as Dr Pepper, but Coke own Mr Pimm's. They don't own Dr Pepper.
Coke owned Dr.
They
Pepper.
don't.
They do.
Can you fact check that?
I'm
Get
gonna,
it up right
I'm
now.
gonna fact it now. Who do I ask? Google.
Yeah.
Does Coke own Dr Pepper? Nope. Coca-Cola Company does not own Dr Pepper.
Who owns Dr Pepper then?
Who owns it then? They're licensed by them in the UK.
Dr Pepper's owned by Curry Dr Pepper, an independent company often contracted with Coca-Cola and PepsiCo to bottle and distribute.
Oh, they're
their
owned by
own product.
Pepsi.
Nope.
No, it's
They-
they've got a licensing deal with them. Nicely.
So
Wait there. So they've got a licensing deal with a bigger brand because they can't sell it.
Yeah, they can't even make their own bottles.
distribution, because Dr Pepper is an independent brand, it's distributed by Coca-Cola and Pepsi bottling networks, depending on the region.
Right,
see.
so that's where I'm getting confused. Then,
Right,
'cause
so
it's distributed by them.
that is such a popular drink for its own brand is tremendous.
But
No, it's
it's
not.
not selling independently.
Yeah, it's not
using
independent enough and doesn't sell enough for them to make
I'm
their
not
own
about for the-
distribution layer.
For everything what Coca owns and Pepsi owns, they've got their own, all the brands. Like Fanta's probably part of the Coke family, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. Yeah.
So they will sell it in the main places where Dr Pepper stands
But
alone.
that's not though. That is limited to the UK because it was made for the UK.
Is it?
It's the only
Yeah,
drink
it's a
out
UK
of the
brand.
three of them that was made specifically for the UK.
I didn't
That was
realise
made for America.
Would you
They do
rather?
sell it abroad now though, because it was
It's
in.
starting to, yeah, because it's starting to get.
I was in Tenerife a
yeah.
couple of weeks ago.
I would rather have a
Right,
Fanta Lemo than I would Fanta Fruit Twist.
No,
Nobody
right, okay.
wouldn't.
Nobody
Nobody
wants
wants
Fanta lemon.
Oh, have you ever tasted
I
a
can-
Coca?
I can take orange.
It's a game
Right.
changer. Taste it.
The Fanta brands I can think of, you've got for me Fruit Twist at the top,
Yeah.
followed by classic orange,
Orange.
followed by the exotic one, which is a bit weird, but you know it's basically Fruit Twist, but no.
Yeah.
And then you've got lemon right at the bottom.
Is that the
Lemon's
that's
decent
a
on
bit-
all the. It's a refresh. It's lemon in it, so it's lemonade.
Yeah, but
No.
every other lemon drink is better.
Exactly. So it's
No,
just
this
lemonade
one,
in
it's
on
a,
all the-
it's a
But
very
normal lemonade's better. Sprite's better.
no
Like
any no. I would say
eating a raw lemon is better.
I would actually say Fanta Lemon tastes like lemonade because it's really strong lemon. Where if you put Sprite, 7 Up, and Schweppes all in a glass, you could just taste them all and go, those all taste
Sprite
the
and
same.
7 Up are lemon and limeade, aren't they? Both
Yeah.
of them.
Are they?
Yeah. Schweppes is the
I
only
will-
one
I just
that's
don't class
actual.
them. I'd rather have as their
Sprite.
own 18
Sprite.
pence lemonade.
Sprite is the greatest drink on the planet.
Sprite's a decent drink.
It's the
My,
most
uh,
refreshing drink on the planet.
I
my
don't
own
like
big
lemonade.
fan.
I don't like lemonade. That's why I would go to Fanta Lemon. And I had it with a vodka, I say 6-7 months ago. And I was like, that's a really good tasty beverage.
Well, I've got a question for you. So, what do you think of Dr. Pepper not committing to the UK until probably about 3-4 years ago? And when I say that is, they never actually sold here officially. They were all imports.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah. So they imported every drink that you drank up until a few years ago was an import. It wasn't made here in this country. Now we do. So what's your opinion on that?
I think it's for the market. The rarer the thing is, the more popular it is. So do you remember when, I'm not comparing them by any sorts, but do you remember when Prime was an in thing and they only put a couple of things on the shelf and they get snapped up straight away?
that. You keep bringing
Dr.
this up,
Pepper.
you know.
Do you know why?
That Prime was only popular because 2 YouTubers made
Yes. And did they sell out straight away?
it. Loads of other things have been like that.
No,
No.
but I agree with what he's saying because it's
just
Well,
advertising.
demand, isn't
Less
it?
is more.
Demand.
Yeah. It's the same
No,
with
it's
Golden Grain.
advertising.
It is advertising. It's
Yeah.
advertising.
Advertising
correct?
creates demand.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're creating this illusion of you've got to grab it before it's gone. It's an advertising trick. It's being
So
used.
I'm
many
not, that's what I'm
times,
saying, I'm not
Loads of
comparing.
companies have done that.
but Exactly. It's
I
a
know,
good
but
marketing.
Dr. Pepper is king of pop.
It definitely isn't.
It's up there. It's Michael Jackson,
It's not
king
even-
of pop.
It's not even.
Hee hee.
It's not even in the top 50.
I
I could name 50 better drinks than that.
right.
Here we go. With the Joe.
Oh, we
Not
are
UK
now. We
list.
are now.
TV thing up again.
No, another
Top
Joe.co.uk list we had
50.
last time.
Well, what are you fact checking?
Top 50 drinks in the UK.
I finished my drink and it was a full 500 ml can. It's so delicious.
Yeah. I was leaving mine on display. I finished the part that I kept in the can. All gone.
I'm savouring, man.
Savouring your beverage.
Coke's number 1, Pepsi Max 2, Iron Brew 3rd, Dr.
Yes.
Pepper 4.
Come on, Iron Brew.
Fanta.
Thank you.
So we're choosing what?
Iron Brew's third.
We've got the top. We're in the top 5.
I've got the top one in this room. So
Well, I think yours is
I'm-
only popular.
Brah.
You're only popular in Scotland because it says top Scottish brand. It doesn't say UK.
you've literally got the top brands in the UK and it's third.
But what does it say? Top Scottish brand. It
It
doesn't.
says top UK brands right there.
It doesn't
And
matter
it's
though. It
number
doesn't
3.
matter where it's
Yours
from,
says
does it?
orange.
You know
There
Scotland.
you go. So
It
it's
doesn't
top
even have-
five,
You know
doesn't even have
Scotland's a
lemon in it.
large part of the UK.
Why have they got 7 Up 6? Sprite's down at 10.
To be fair though, the top 2 should be switched.
Yeah.
Max.
Coke.
Oh,
Pepsi is so much
Pepsi
better.
Well,
Max is so.
if you
better.
go-
I call you Pepsi. So
Go in our archives, watch Pepsi destroy.
Yeah.
That's all
Pepsi.
I'm saying.
Pepsi well better.
I agree with Richie. You can come on more often.
Let me point out, number 28 is Iron Brew Extra.
Yeah, that's the
That's
energy drink.
That's a free one, isn't it?
31's
No,
cherry.
No, that's just zero.
No, I didn't
Extra is the
mention.
energy drink.
Yeah.
Do you know what I didn't mention? Vanilla Coke. Do you remember Vanilla Coke?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember Crystal Coke? Crystal Pepsi even? Which is just a clear Pepsi.
Talking about alcoholic drinks, by the way, Pepsi, full fat Pepsi, and don't ask me why, but full fat Pepsi and Absolute vodka tastes exactly like vanilla Coke. I don't know why Pepsi tastes like Coke in that instance, but it does, and that is second of all time.
We used to
alcoholic
buy
drinks.
vanilla vodka though, didn't we?
Yeah, but that wasn't as good as Absolute vanilla vodka and Pepsi. Is Absolute vanilla vodka and Pepsi. That's second of all time.
We are not advertising any alcohol drinks.
Drink
We should say,
responsibly.
we
Yeah.
drink responsibly. Don't go overboard. Learn from our mistakes.
But if you need to, vodka and
Or Malibu and Coke, which is king. Roast me in the comments.
Malibu
I do
and
question
pineapple.
some of your
Shout
drinks,
out
though.
Owen Brown.
It's seriously easy going.
I don't mind coconuts, but I can't do.
If you're talking Malibu, and I just shouted out then, Malibu and pineapple, Belter, Owen Brown shouted that out back in the day. Awesome. But if you want to get a bit freaky with it, Malibu and Baileys, give it a go. At me, tell you right now, Belter.
Amaretto and Coke equals Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, it does. And what's
Well,
amaretto?
Dr.
An
Pepper.
almond-based drink.
It is literally all based drink.
Do you
That's
know,
what the A stands for, am I right?
Right.
So we take that, don't we?
I am going to get the 23 ingredients in Dr. Pepper.
There's no way you can
Just-
show nutmeg.
just write in
and black
Google,
pepper or whatever
Kerry.
you want.
Is almond
Vanilla,
and Dr. Pepper?
caramel, cola, licorice, almond, blackberry,
Almond.
apricot,
Almond.
nutmeg, ginger, clove, and molasses.
You don't even know what molasses is.
Obviously, it's
Exactly,
some sort of
yeah.
spice.
It's
Sorry,
not a spice.
so you're saying there's only four ingredients,
There's
four
four.
fruits, that's it?
There's 4 fruits. Get it up. You
No.
should be in Google.
Well, I might as well get on the Google
Yeah,
machine
tell you what
again
it is,
now.
yeah. Mixed fruits, and one of them is absolutely pineapple. It'll probably be peach. There's orange on there. Wouldn't surprise me. That's one of them. Mango,
Right.
maybe.
Fanta. Oh, I'm going to do Fanta.
What you probably have
Fanta.
is 4 fruits and a bunch of chemicals.
The good stuff.
Yeah.
All the things a grown boy needs.
Go on, talk amongst yourselves while I
Wait
just
for
get
you
this
to
up.
start.
Right.
Need to get some elevator music.
4.4% fruit juice. Orange, peach, apple, passion fruit. That's it.
There you go. Belter.
Then they went, yeah, so it's 3.4 orange, 0.5 peach, 0.4 apple, 0.1 passion fruit.
Belter.
There's
What
no pineapple.
None.
what I drink.
What?
Well, do you know what? I don't know.
What's passion fruit then?
Must be the
Do you know,
yeah,
I can taste passion fruit more in that, and that's only got 0.1.
What
because
I drink.
because it's a stronger
What?
flavour than the others.
Then we got citric acids, malolic acid. They've got so much sugar.
Don't be maybe you can. Let's start looking at yours with the
Oh.
chemicals.
Should we do Iron Brew and see what's the ingredients in there?
Well, of
Oh,
course,
sorry.
back in the day,
I won't say Iron Brew, I'll say Earn Brew. as
If
it's
you want
called.
to do the legendary stuff, it tastes like rust. That was the claim, wasn't it, Dan?
It is.
The claim was that it tasted like rust.
Yeah, it was.
It's like a chewing gum that's gone wrong.
Well, that is one of the. If you ask people,
Chewing
they
gum
go, it tastes bubble. Like it, when you say bubble gum, you mean that was a blue raspberry flavoured drink, don't you? Because that's what we, when we say bubble gum, that's what you mean.
Earn Brew is carbonated soft drink known for its secret recipe of 32 flavours. Carbonated water, sugars or sweeteners.
So you've gone from
Let's go past from that.
you've gone from this, which is just 4 different fruits, to Steve's chemical concoction at 23, and then you got Dan over there with 32.
Mm-hmm.
The secret ingredients
Iron Brew
are
for the
closely guarded
Iron
secret.
Brew for the win.
The super soldier.
Apparently,
I just don't even need to say it from here.
the 32 ingredients are a closely guarded secret known to only by 3 people which is in a room guarded day and night.
Belted that then, innit?
Must be good for
Well,
Scotland.
I tell you what, right? If you don't like Iron Brew, go and speak to Drew McIntyre about it.
Who?
Drew McIntyre?
Who?
You will have broken dreams, sir.
Right. Have you got? Should we do any final says on? You give me your final.
I'll give you my
Input.
final thing for it. Like I said to you before, this drink has memories associated with it. It's not just a soft drink. It's something that we all have a shared memory of.
Yeah.
That's not a lie. What have you got as a shared memory of Dr. Pepper? There's nothing you can say that you go, oh, remember when we did this?
No,
It's not valid.
that's not true. Like every time I've got a really bad cold, I have Iron Brew, aka cough medicine.
I don't mean you meant him with the Dr. Pepper.
You had Iron Brews cough
I meant to
medicine.
say Dr. Pepper.
Well, with me, I think because I have it so frequently, all my memories are molded into one. It's anytime I went to, say, on a Saturday, my friend Kyle Smith would come to Man. We'll come to meet up, go to the Connie, do our bets. It'll be pastry shop or Subway. We'd always have Dr. Pepper, the pair of us, and we'd drink it. And if we were doing a games night, anytime you would come round for games night at Man, 2 litre bottle of Dr. Pepper was always purchased, and we'd always have it. We didn't buy Fanta, we didn't buy Iron Brew, it was Dr. Pepper.
Don't remember you
Well,
having Dr. Pepper.
I don't remember buying Fanta because who buys Fanta?
I
You
don't
buy it?
remember.
I would say
think
at
everybody buys
a
it.
barbecue on a hot sunny day, maybe as a bar, because
So
it's a
you-
tropical
you-
drink.
You're saying that it's a good drink then? So you're saying you're
I'm not-
associating it with...
What I'm saying, I like
times.
all of them, but this is number one.
You can't beat a drink that has an iron spirit as bold as its taste. It just can't be beaten. Especially when it's a secret recipe from Scotland since 1901. How are you going to compete with that?
I've already said-
1901.
I'm a big fan of Iron Brew. I am a
This
big
has
fan of it.
lasted through 2 wars. How many has your lasted through?
Mine's lasted through one.
Yeah. How many wars have you got?
Well, we just drink it and say, what's the worst could happen? What advert has Fanta got?
Do you know what? It has none. And do you know what?
It
It's
doesn't
top
need-
5 still. Doesn't need it.
Doesn't need it.
Yours is known for being... What's the worst that happens? It's
Literal,
literally a marketing thing.
literal
why?
people fly to Scotland to have this.
That's true.
People from other countries.
That is true.
Loads of people. Loads of people.
I
That
think
is
better
true.
to go to Greg's as well and get a sausage roll.
No, we go.
Right.
Just
I
try
wanted,
and leave.
no, no.
Just try and leave.
I wanted to jump on that before because I said, yeah, you made the most mad claim ever is that people all around the world come over, have a Greg's sausage roll and go, oh, that's the best thing ever. That no, they don't.
Have you watched Snack Wars?
I
They
know they
always
don't.
they always do like British food or UK food versus whatever they are from their country.
They don't
and
say
then
the
they,
best ever.
the sausage rolls. Someone done a vegan one and he went, yeah, that's
I will
bad.
give you
I
one
understand.
thing, right? And it's quite interesting because I actually think this is true. Because you mentioned on that episode, you mentioned Snack Wars.
Yes.
All right, I watched one the other day. They're always pasties. They're not sausage rolls.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Have a Greg's.
Yeah.
Well,
so it's always a steak pasty.
Jesse Pinkman
yeah,
from
steak bake. Yeah.
Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. He tried it and he said it was the best thing ever. Will Ferrell was on it with Mark Wahlberg. Both of them said that's the best thing. He said,
technical
what is
comedian.
this? And he said it's a UK base. It's not. But he said
The
this
thing
is
is,
mad.
bro, America don't have sausage rolls. Like, they're getting into it slowly. You've probably seen that thing last summer where they
And,
start getting
but
into it.
they're
You
not
don't know
sausage
what
rolls.
it
The
is.
steak bakes, and it's not just me saying
They're
that.
not a steak base.
Becky Lynch says it. Sports Illustrated.
All
says
I
it.
can
The
say,
Bleacher Report says it.
I will honestly say though, UK food is better than American food. That might be a
hands
big.
down.
I think it is. If you go
I
on,
think
if
if
the-
you're talking fine dining, we have more restaurants at a higher quality.
well,
You're talking
oh,
the
actually-
average meals.
Oh, I actually think the other way around. I think-
everything what they have
You've got more
is
thingy
different.
Michelin star
I think-
restaurants
I
in the
think-
UK than...
No, I know.
far.
Yeah, there might be like the top
That's
tier.
what I'm saying. When you're
But-
talking fine dining, we're up there
But
because
I think-
we're happy to embrace other cultures.
Yeah, but I think I would say like going to like an Asda or something like that. The general option to the shelf is better in the UK, but I would say probably restaurants are better in America. Something like Applebee's is way better than TGI Fridays.
Oh, no, that's not even debate. That's like
Yeah.
going to... like
Top tier, maybe we might have more Michelin
What's our
stars.
best then that we're talking stuff like that? We're talking Nando's. What's our best in
We
terms of like that?
Honestly,
We don't really have much.
in 2026, we don't have a really good one.
We don't. We have American fast food.
Do you remember Fatty Armbuckles and
Fuck
Wigan?
yeah, but-
I never
say-
got to go to it, but I was like, I want to go there.
Do you know what one place that I always wanted to go off the East Lancs? They had an American diner. You probably remember it.
It's Ed's Diner.
It might have been something like that. Ed's is in
I
the
love-
middle of town, innit?
No,
Yeah.
it used to be.
Well, it
They've
used to
all
be.
gone now.
It was an old American
50s.
style, 50s
Yeah.
style thingy.
Well,
It
just
looked like a caravan, didn't it? And it was a diner.
I want to put a special shout out on the subject to the little chef.
Little Chef.
Gone but never forgotten.
I don't think I've ever had a little chef or
So
a
good.
Wimpy.
So good.
Never went
Wimpy.
to.
Back in
Never.
the day, oh,
I
Wimpy
never
was...
had the Wimpys.
Problem with Little Chef had is it was too niche, and it was too expensive.
I think
It was very much a off the motorway chain.
it was ready for motorists of a thingy, but I think it was one of those that the quality of it started to nosedive, and once that happened, it's
What do you class as American food though?
Well, exactly what Dan was saying. When you're talking about American food, you're talking about your traditional diners. Then you start looking at the
Burgers,
likes
hot dogs.
Yeah.
That type
When
of-
you start looking
Burgers
outside of that.
from ham,
but I would also say like
German.
steak as well.
Yeah. It is. It's a mix of burgers, hot dogs, steaks. So you're talking barbecue joints.
burgers and hot dogs are German.
Yeah, they are. But,
No,
but
but
they're
like-
notorious for being American.
Oh no,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's
There's
actually American
difference between
food.
Someone started and what popularised it.
So I would say
Definitely
like
America.
a sloppy Joe's American food.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Is that? I know we've all.
I would say
probably
the-
seen it, but is that
Dunkin' Donuts is another one. I know it's, but America tends to have like typically sweet things as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think our sweet things will overpower theirs because their chocolate's
Well,
terrible.
that's the thing. We're notorious for our chocolate tastes better than them, our sweets taste better than them, but they have them in abundance.
Our cakes are better. I think we run on sweets. Their bread is crap compared to
If we can
ours.
find for the future end of another season, if we can find 3 Americans to come on and go head to head with us, that'd be great. Let us know in the comments if you're interested.
Actually, there's someone 2 estates over from me. He's from New York.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I asked him, why did you move here? And he went, this is amazing over here. He said, don't pay for anything.
Well, do you know? I did not know this until about 3 weeks ago. Everyone's going to rush me in the comments for not knowing this. Do you know there's no policy in America to give any holiday pay? It's a it's a company bonus. So there's no days holiday. Like you don't need to give anyone days holiday.
No,
so when
you've got to request it. Yeah, it's
yeah, but it's unpaid. It's
No,
always unpaid.
you can get
you can-
it's company. It's company discretion, isn't it?
yeah,
So,
it is. Yeah.
Oh, is that why in the movies it was like, you've got 2 weeks paid leave?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
unpaid
Exactly,
leave?
yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
that clicks now. But
So over here,
company
right?
discretion.
Over here, you got minimum 28 days.
Yeah.
Over there, they'll be like, man, you get 2 weeks off. That's crazy.
the
So
Scottish
they,
accent.
like Richie said, like they can request them, but they'll often be told, right, you want to take 2 weeks, it's unpaid.
Yeah, it's up to the company's discretion. If they want to offer it and if they want to reject your thing, then you have to do it.
Also,
So
if you have a baby over here, free. You have a baby over there, $120,000.
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wow, it's expensive to have a baby over there.
I would argue with the tax rate, it ain't free, but yeah.
Yeah. But I know, but
It's
paying
paid
that.
for with insurance, so it's pretty
Yeah,
much
but
that thing.
the insurance pays only so much. Do you know, like, if you have
No,
a
that
tough
don't mean that. I
time,
mean NHS. You're paying it to an NHS fee.
Yeah.
So
right?
it's part of it.
Final thoughts for you, Dan, on brew.
It's just so good. Like, interesting you asked me to describe the taste. Scottish. That's how I describe
So
it.
if you just drink it and close your eyes, you can't name out a main ingredient,
No,
can you?
but, like, it's one of those things, though, where, like, the first time you have an orange, everything tastes like orange. The first time you have an iron brew, tastes like iron brew. What does it taste like? Tastes like iron brew. What does iron brew taste like? If you're not from Scotland and you've never been to Scotland, or you've never been to England, fly over here and get one. It's great.
Get a can full of pennies. That's what it tastes like. If you put pennies and water and drink, you're like,
You just said before that you actually quite
I
like
know,
it.
but
So do you like a can full of pennies?
I must do. Speaking of such,
Doesn't taste
I
like
will
pennies.
say, but my final thoughts on Dr. Pepper. It's just a good time drink. You can have it with any time of year. You can have it with any alcoholic beverage, and it'll uplift it. It goes with food. It goes with sweet. You can have it any time. Where I don't think you can do that with yours. I don't think you can have yours at any time. You say you have yours if you've got a cold.
Tell us, Drew McIntyre.
Okay. Well, that's what I'll go with mine. So at the minute, we will go to the polls.
Hang on. Give Richie a
I'll
chance to
jump
defend
on
this
to doing
drink.
a final thing.
I don't think we're...
Like I said before, everyone who's watching this is going to have some sort of memory with that. You've all been young, and if you haven't, you're going to probably discover it.
I don't
Get
have
the
any
vodka.
memories of buying it.
I can absolutely categorically say you have had that drink with vodka because we have all given it to you.
And
We
I
all-
also mentioned it does taste good with alcohol.
Belter.
I have it now and then
That
at the
is-
cinema, but I've never went to an Asda or a BP or anywhere and bought a 2 litre bottle of it.
Quite
I've only
literally-
buy
Quite
the odd
literally
can.
got some in the fridge. Like I could walk out to my fridge and
Have you
show
got a full bottle, have
Go
you?
on, dude, and go grab one now.
Yeah.
Bring it out and show.
Oh,
But, no, that's basically what I'm saying. That you're gonna have some association with it. Everyone watching this right now is gonna have one or gonna discover an association with it. You're not gonna have that with that. You probably drank it and you just drink it. It's just a normal drink.
I could say that
I'm
about any
good.
drink, though.
It's not though. You can't just say it because you don't have that. You don't have memories, shared memories with your friends.
I have memories
No,
of drinking that
no.
in Scotland.
You don't have a shared
only memory-
memory
it's like
with all
Marmite.
your friends.
Like
My
Marmite.
stag do.
Right?
Yeah,
Dan,
but-
do you remember that? How many times could you say you've drunk that? Every Friday
yeah,
night.
every Friday night. And
You can't
this-
say
I wasn't there most
Same.
Friday nights, though, so I
You're
can't.
definitely there.
You've definitely.
No, I weren't.
You definitely
I think the last
You've
time.
never been there on a Friday night. 'Cause we had it every week.
Right, then the Friday night. Stuff
Was that before we went out and then VK Tropical when we got out? Every week.
Exactly.
On the Friday night, we were talking about in Wigan, in town,
No, we're talking about when we used to go
in
out.
the park. So I was never there.
Yeah. Anyway, the whole point is you're gonna have a shared association with it. You're gonna have memories with it. Dr. Pepper's just a drink. You're just gonna have drank it. It means nothing to you. It's just another drink. It's another Coke. It's another Pepsi Max. Iron Brew has got something about it. It's a specialty drink. I like it. I'm with Dan sort of on that one. Out of the two of them, absolutely this one's the number one. It's no case question, whatever you want to say. It's done. Fanta Fruit Twist is number one. Boom.
No, this has got all of Scotland, and I've got a global cult following. You've got some of the
You've
UK.
just been talking about the fact that most people in the UK get it. You've not
Which?
once mentioned the world.
Yeah.
Which?
You? Dr. Pepper?
Mad global. I don't need to say it because I know everyone who drinks Dr Pepper. They'll drink Dr Pepper over Coke now, just to go against Coke.
Yeah, but yours has been going for 140 years.
Yeah,
That's been going
Coke's
20.
Coke's
Give
been
it-
trying to buy us, and
give
we're
it-
like, no, we don't need it.
Yeah,
Give
that's a
it
good point.
another 100 years.
Yeah, that's been going for
It's
20
number one.
years and it's already more popular than you read
Number
that.
5.
I would honestly say though, yours out of all three of them, that's a better looking can.
That's a better one.
But that's all I'll
Okay.
give it to you.
Just look at that. It looks like fruit juice. That looked like...
It looks like Jolly Ranchers have been melted for
It
ages.
just looks like...
Put vodka in it, it'll make it better. It'll make the
Alright,
vodka
go
better.
on. Let's go to the polls.
Right, the polls are in. So we on all social networks and our stories put a poll out: Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So the results are: on Facebook, Dr Pepper won the vote. On Instagram, Dr Pepper won the vote, and TikTok, Dr Pepper won the vote.
I'm offended.
So I'm gonna go from last to.
I just want to jump in here, because I knew you were going to do this. And I caught one of your little dirty tricks.
Ooh.
You put on one of your votes to vote. You had the choices of Iron Brew and Dr Pepper.
Yeah.
And how did you vote for Fanta Fruit Twist?
So I
You
will
had
call
to
out.
comment.
I will come out.
You
I
had
will.
to comment.
I will jump out on social media now. If I want to put a poll up, I should be able to put 3 people in a poll. I could only do that on Instagram. Facebook, they've only do it to 2, so hence I had to say put it in the comments. I did get 2 comments though, and I did get comments on
Same.
TikTok. So
It's
I
a
did
lot harder to go and make a comment than it is to just
No,
pick a tick.
not
It
really
is.
because they can say,
It
oh,
absolutely is.
I went- well,
if
that's
you had
what
the
I mean.
choice to jump
That's-
onto a comment or just tick
I
a
would be
button,
saying the same thing if Iron Brew
I
wasn't
know,
on
but
that.
I can't help. I can't help what social media does.
so just keep in mind it's dirty trick as well.
So, in last place, with 19.3%, is Iron Brew.
Wow. I am
Last
shocked.
place. Second place, Fanta Fruit Twist with 21.1%.
21.
And Dr. Pepper dominates with 59.6%. Iron Brew and Fanta showed up, but Dr. Pepper just shut you down.
Should have
That's what I
tweeted.
could say.
Should have tweeted Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Just tweeted Drew McIntyre and said what?
No, tweeted Drew McIntyre and said, "Bolt me podcast and put this out."
All I can say is, still a winner, still a champ.
Dirty
And-
tricks is what I'm saying. Dirty tricks.
As this is our final episode, and Rich is our first guest. Is my bag just here? 1 second, people.
Didn't know.
Of course, I'll send you the picture. 'Cause I knew the way this would go now.
Right, I'm back. As Rich is a guest, I've got him a Little treat, as he's our first guest, we'll give him the official FoodFight podcast coaster. As he's our first one, look at that.
Well done.
Available to
Thank
buy.
you, boys. Been a pleasure.
Thank you very much for coming on.
If you want, tell them how good Dr. Pepper is now. Now, everyone voted for it.
I think you're all wrong. Like you said, sound off in the comments. You know what I'm saying.
So,
History.
now, this is our 10th episode. Season 1 is over with. Season 2 will be coming really soon. We'll be having more future guests. We'll be having more lightning rounds after all the positive comments we've had. And I think what we might do this season, you tell us what food and what type of food and drinks you want to see head to head. We will, if we get a selection of them, we'll just pick one lucky one and then we'll do a random battle of it. I think that'll be fun. Or if we get many, might do a lightning round on them.
To any of the feedback that you've had from season 1 as well, about anything, about the way that it's structured, about the way that it's been done, the way we do the argument, please give us feedback in the comments.
Like I say, if you can, if you like, subscribe, leave a little review. It'll help the podcast grow and let us reach out to new people and they can see it and vote as well.
And if you get to come on, you might get one of them bad boys.
Oh, yes.
And if you've got any Scottish people, please share it with them because clearly that's needed.
Well, my auntie's down at the minute and she's seen that and
Did you ignore them when you were asking the vote as well?
well, she told me about it, the guarded secrets.
Oh, you look tired, you stay.
Oh, I am absolutely knackered because I went back to my favourite Paul O'Kane's Limitless workout. Went to boot camp today with my friend and honestly, I am dying. He set out these workouts from various ones and then he said, right, there's going to be a timer. We're doing unlimited burpees. Whoever gives up is the timer. So I think we got into like 30 burpees each and I said, I give up. So then I had to do like say 40 mountain climbers. Then I had to do like shoulder touches, 40 of each while everyone else was doing extra exercise. And he was next to me, supporting me, getting me through it. He was actually critiquing me, telling me what I should be doing. It's such a good PT session, you know. And all the team is so good with them. They support me once I've done it. They was all patting me on the back. I was knackered. I was sweating everywhere. My legs are aching. And he's helping me with my calorie count as well. I don't know if you can see it because my belt's on at the minute, but I've actually dropped 4 pounds this week.
Feels like you weigh about
Oh,
4 pounds more
see,
at the moment.
I don't even think I need the belt now. Look at this, how loose it is. But so my shout out today, again, I've got to go with Paul O'Kane's online PT Fitness. Everyone go and check him out on Facebook and his Instagram. You see many of his videos on there. He's doing a bit of tutorial. Even if you don't want to go to the gym, he'll give you an online PT session. He'll tell you what you can do in your own time. If you're struggling with your food, he will give you a calorie count. He'll walk you through your macrons and make sure you're eating properly.
He'll also give you macros as well.
Macros, yeah, cut that. We had that in. Macros as well. Yeah, anyone I meet who's talking about going to the gym, I always entice them to come to this boot camp. It's an hour long or 45 minutes, depending which day you go, and you do get your money's worth. It's so good, and they started doing trips now. We go on walks. We're doing a Tough Swampy, where it's like a small version of Tough Mudder. We're doing all sorts, all organised by these, and it's amazing. Shout out to Paul O'Kane. Everyone follow. Links in the description.
I'll have to come with you one day.
You'll have to. Do you know? You'll be happy with it. I reckon Richmond, you should join us. I know you do go to the gym with your brother, but come to Paul O'Kane for a sesh and he'll sort you out. Right, well, that's been us. This has been Richmond. This has been Dan, and I've been Steve the Champ, and we'll see you next season.
Thanks everyone.
Right,
See you
ta-ra.
next season.
Peace out.
Yeah. Oh, food fight, step up to the mic. Calling out the food you love and you don't like. 2 plates enter, 1 wins the fight. Who's got the flavor? Food fight, decide.